Hi, welcome to Julie Moves. I'm so excited to guide you through this reformer flow. For today's practice, you will need your box, and we're going to start with our carriage set on 2 heavy springs, a medium and a light, or maybe 3 heavy springs. So get yourself set up, pop on some music, and let's get started. To begin, we're going to start laying down on our backs. Headrest can be up or down, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And we'll start with a light windscreen wipe. So placing your feet onto the bar and slowly let your knees fall over to the right and over to the left. Just enjoying taking this moment to feel your hips and your spine loosen up. Enjoying taking this moment to ground yourself into this space, reminding you that this is a time that you've just set aside to switch this on so you can focus in on you. Beautiful. Coming back to center, and let's start with a few deep breaths. So bringing your legs into perhaps butterfly position. Hands can be by your side or over your belly or heart. Let your eyes soften or close and take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go. Letting yourself settle into this space. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath in. And out. Beautiful. Coming into some classic footwork, placing your heels on the bar hip distance apart, toes curl back to face you. Take a deep breath in, keeping the carriage closed, back is grounded. Exhale, push the carriage out long. Start to move the carriage in and out. Now, a lot of today's class is going to be working more classically, more with traditional moves, nothing too wacky or fancy today. But when we work into more classic shapes, it gives us a great opportunity to focus on the strength and technique of these moves. So with our footwork, rather than focusing on getting to the end of each part, instead focus on the journey as you're traveling out and the journey as you're traveling in. Trying to feel as much squeeze and tension of your muscles to press you away, and squeeze of your muscles as you contract to come back in. Beautiful. We're going to go for 3 consecutive rounds of footwork without any breaks or pauses. So let's go for another 15 seconds here. And then we're going to open our legs into a wide sumo squat. You've got this. Keeping your shoulders and hips heavy on the carriage, feeling like our back is suction capping down on the reformer, and that will minimize the pressure against the shoulder blocks and also get your core engaged too. Last 8, 7, 6, in 5, we press the carriage out long. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way out and walk the feet to the outer edges of the bar. Turn your toes and knees out. Sumo squat, bend the knees wide and press. Feeling this revolving and wrapping of your inner thighs, or like your outer hips are drawing underneath you to your inner knee. Nice. Feeling different areas of your legs warming up now. You can stick with this, or imagine I've given you a pinch on the bottom and tuck your pelvis under, feeling that little scoop of the hips. Kind of like to think of this like a scared dog, getting their hips tucked under, scooting their bottom away. Nice, you've got 15 more seconds here, feeling the wrap of your thighs. Strong engagement here. In 8, we're going to bring the carriage all the way out. And last position, we're going to place our toes on the bar and squeeze the thighs together. We go there in 6, 5, 4, keep pressing, 3, 2, 1, press all the way out, tippy toes come together, high stilettos on, squeeze your thighs together and bring the carriage in and out. Good, last round here. High heels are on, thighs are squeezed together. Feeling a little bit more engagement in your inner and outer thighs. Beautiful. On this one, we're going to add a bit of a combo. So next time you press away, hold it out, heels lower and lift, then bring the carriage in. Nice. So adding a calf rise, just making sure we're heating up every single aspect of you up. Nice. Pressing out, heels lower, lift and return. Pressing out, heels lower, lift and return. Nice, 10 more seconds here, then we're going to hold the carriage out, feeling the strength and squeeze of your thighs. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage out all the way, tighten your knees, heels lower and lift continuously. Down and up, down and up. You've got it. Woo. Hello calves, last 8, last 7, 6, ouch, 5, 4, think there's no place like reformer, 3, 2, 1, high heels on, bring the carriage in halfway and little pulses, most of the way out, halfway back. Woo. Nice, getting super sizzly all throughout the legs. Making sure everything has had a bit of work, rinsing out any of the tension from your day, or knowing that by the end of this, everything will have been used. Just always a good feeling. Last 5, 4, 3. We're going to hold the carriage halfway in 2, 1. Now hold halfway. Keep the hips higher than your knees. The carriage stays still as you lower the hips and lift again. Lower the hips and lift again. Ooh, can't say words. Feeling that underneath slither of your calves. Squeeze. This is where it's easy to get a little bit of the shakes. Ooh, last 6, 5, 4, 3, you've got it. 2, 1. Press all the way out and come all the way back in. Nice. Give your legs a little shake. Nice. Bring your hands around to hold on to the posts where your straps live. Elbows can be wide or to the sky. And we're going to bring our legs into tabletop. Feet stay touching one another. From here, working into our obliques. Shoulders stay pinned down. Can we bring both knees to fall over to the right-hand side? Lifting your left hip as high as you can. Exhale, pull it home. Knees fall to the left-hand side. Lift your right hip as high as you can. Exhale, back home. So your hips and legs go all the way beyond the bar, keeping your shoulders pinned. Exhale, back home. Inhale, legs over to the left, pin and hold. Exhale, back home. Nice. Continuing this motion, finding the pause at the bottom, and then feeling the squeeze from your obliques to bring you back home. Nice. Next time you go over to one side, could you maybe extend the legs? Trace straight legs to the sky and bend, return. Over to the other side. Extend the legs. Trace straight legs to the sky and then return. You've got it. Nice. And last option is to keep the legs straight the whole time. Just another 10 seconds. Last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Drape the backs of your knees over the foot bar. Nice. Now it will feel like your bottom might fall into the well. And I promise it will kind of teeter on the edge, but it won't fall in, okay? Hands come up to the sky or they can be behind your head. Option 1, we're going to ab curl and maybe reach for the bar. Or option 2, we're going to try to lift all the way up, sitting as tall as you can, gripping your calves around the bar and lowering all the way down. So I know what's going to feel best for you. Maybe you're just reaching for the bar and return, or we're rolling all the way up and all the way down. Want to get that core nice and heated, finding as much control as you can through your spine as we work into our roll downs here. Beautiful. We're going to add on pretty much straight away. Next time you lift all the way up or just up a little, add a pulse, leaning back halfway, back up, and lay it all the way down. So if you're just lifting up a little, add a double pulse, and then lower back down. Okay, so honor what's going to challenge you today. Nice. In 10 seconds, we're going to stay up, and you guessed it, we're going to keep pulsing. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next time, let's sit all the way up and just little pulses. Back a bit and lift. Back a bit and lift. Finding the squeeze in your abs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4, we lean back and hold. 3, 2, 1. Hold the lean back. Keep it there. Maybe one or both arms lift and lower. You've got it. Finding that squeeze. Your legs can even lift into boat pose if you really wish. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lower all the way back down. Woo! Abs on fire. Placing your feet onto the bar and take a little windscreen wipe, just resetting through your hips, through your spine. Well done. All right, when you're ready, let's come and take a seat upright. And we're going to grab our boxes now and place them on the carriage short ways. So box is going to come up against the shoulder blocks, short ways near the shoulder blocks. Your springs, we're going to be working with 1 medium spring. If you would like a little more or less for your arms, you can always add a light or slip it down to a light spring. From there, let's take a seat on our boxes facing your foot bar and just take a few little arm movements, maybe some arm circles, maybe little head tilts, just loosening and freeing up through the upper body. And then we're going to get straight into it. So feeling behind you for both of your short loops ideally. Know that long loops are always there for you if you need it. And we're focused on creating a really beautiful upright seat. So your feet are planted hip distance apart, focusing on not letting the legs fall out or in, just trying to keep it parallel. Strong and grounded through our seat bones and lifted and lengthened through our spine. Your collarbones are broad, so your shoulders are back and down, keeping the chest proud. We're going to start with offerings, palms facing up to the sky at your hips. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, reach the arms long in front of you. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, extend forward. Inhale to hips. And exhale, extend forward. Feeling the strength and opening through the front of the chest, through the front of the arms. Back at the crown of the head is lifted. Now there's nothing added here, no pulses, no holds, no nothing. So I want you to just really enjoy focusing on this classic traditional movement, seeing how beautiful and strong you can create through your posture, feeling grounded through your legs, through your hips, through your spine, and this sense of control and beautiful length through your arms. We've just got another 20 seconds here. If you do want to make it a little spicier, next time you reach the arms forward, only the elbows tap your ribs. and then reach forward again. Nice, so you can add a little half range, either from here on or every now and then. Good, last 10 seconds, keeping the posture really nice and strong. Looking out to the horizon, offering just your arms, not the rest of you. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Next time you reach the arms forward, hold it in front. Fingertips touch, opening to hug a tree. Don't for very long. Arms spread out wide. And then exhale, big, wide circular arms. That's it. So there's a micro bend in the elbows. We're feeling the shoulder blades glide back together as you open. And we're feeling the front of the chest work really hard to bring it in front. Watching that your neck doesn't want to get involved. And we're keeping our torso upright. Fighting for this strong upright position. Let's give me just 4 more. 3 more. You can do this. We just really love hugging trees. 2. Last 1. Excellent. Lower down. Have a little moment. Quite spicy. From here, we're going to lean the spine forward, keeping a nice long diagonal. 2 rounds of triceps. We're going to create a triangle with our thumb and our index finger, but it's going to be overhead, either at our forehead or just the top of your head. Elbows wide, and try to have the straps dodge the back so it's not shaving off your back. From here, we're going to press the triangle up and then bend the elbows wide, making sure that triangle plants right near the top of your head. So near your forehead or just at the front of your hairline. Nice, elbows returning wide for this one. Keeping the spine pitched forward so you're not going to feel like you're going to topple back off the machine. And we're feeling the outer borders of our triceps. Nice, spin into your back. Last 6, 5, in 4, hands are going to reach up to the sky and hold. 3, 2, 1, reach up, hands clasped together. Now narrow, hands hide behind your head to the back of your skull and press back up. Hands go all the way behind your head and press back up. Now narrow triceps, a lot deadlier. How far down the back of your spine can your arms go? And then press up. Let's just give me 4 more. Go for 3. Last 2. Last 1. So good. Lowering and returning. Placing the straps onto your hooks. And you can give your shoulders a little moment. Circling the arms up and around. Amazing. All right, now we're going to end up staying seated on our box, but lean forward and grab at your front strap. So feeling for this very front strap, and we're going to end up hooking both of your feet into the front strap. Okay, if you don't have a front strap, you can instead sit on the side of your carriage and do the same thing with your heels on the floor. All right, so we want to feel nice, strong connection between our heels and our hips. Arms reach nice and long out in front of you, coming back into those half roll downs. From here, we round the spine, keep looking forward to our thighs. Breath in, exhale, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, rounding the spine, feel the squeeze at the front of your belly. So we're not a flat back, we're domed in. Exhale, lengthen at the top. Inhale, round. And exhale, lift. 2 more like this. And then we're going to add some dancing arms, because why not? That's quite fun. Next time you lean back halfway, we're going to take 2 twists, twisting to the right, left, center, and then sitting up tall. But make these twists your own. Maybe you add some Hawaiian arms, center and up tall. Maybe you have the find my phone arms, center and up tall. Maybe your arms are just out in front of you, like these are my boundaries. And sit up nice and tall. Nice, rounding your spine. Center and up tall. Nice, seeking to get your chest to rotate fully side to side. Rounding down. Good. In 10 seconds, we're going to stay low and keep working your dance moves. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leaning back, twisting side to side, continuous. You can add some dance flourish if you like. Ooh, ooh. Let's go for 8, 7, come on, 6, keep going. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Oh my God. Whew. Sitting up nice and tall. You can take your feet out of the strap. Nice. All right, so we're going to go into a fun little lunge series. So a medium spring is going to now be a more supportive option. A yellow spring is going to be a slightly deadlier option as we work into some lunges and planks. This is going to lead towards our ending sequence, but there's a bit to it. So from here, we're carefully standing up. Your right foot is going to come forward onto the extended platform. You can always press your shin bone against the foot bar, and your left heel is up against the box, making sure your hips are square. Once you feel contained here, you can bring your hands to your heart or to your hips or even behind your back. We're going to start with a traditional tippy bird lunge. So tightening your back left knee, we start to bow forward over our right leg, creating a long diagonal line between your left heel and crown of head and lifting back up. So we're bowing down, tightening your left knee and lifting back up. Collarbones are nice and broad, chest is proud. And seeing how far you can send your left leg away and bend into your right leg. Nice. This is a really, really excellent exercise to feel into your hips and stability, to build strength in the single leg, and enjoy the sense of length and control of the carriage. Nice. Now, nothing extra fancy added to this particular move. Just doing this for another 20 seconds. You can do this. Feeling a bit of heat building into your right leg. Just another 10 seconds here. And then we're going to stay down in your lunge and place your hands on the bar. You've got it. Let's go for a last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bringing yourself down into your lunge, hands come onto the bar. Now pressing down on the bar, we want to feel lifted through our body. We're going to come into a scooter, tucking the back leg in and out. Nice. Now this back leg is going to continuously do this one action, just bending in and pressing out. Hips are always staying low. Now feel the strength of your arms. We're going to build on from here, and I invite you just to take whichever layer is going to challenge you today. Okay, so leave what doesn't work, add what does. Next time you bring the carriage in, can you hold the carriage in, keep it in, tap your right toe back, step it forward, and then lunge out. That's it. So carriage comes in, front foot taps back, forward, and lunge out. So you can really hold that carriage in, getting used to that motion. Carriage in, tap, forward and out. Beautiful. Now you can stick with this layer. This is perfect. This is huge. If you would like a little more, next time carriage is in, maybe your right foot kicks over the box. Swing and step it forward and lunge. And for this one, we start to feel a bit of a pendulum motion happening or a little scissor actioning. So as the carriage comes in, you might kick. As the carriage comes out, you start to lunge. As the carriage comes in, you kick. Carriage comes out, start to lunge. Beautiful, feeling a little more fiery here. Pulled up through your arms, spine is long, hips stay low, and really allow your left leg to cook. We just have another 30 seconds here. If you want to make it even more deadly, maybe your right foot never touches down anymore, and as the carriage comes out, your knee comes to nose instead. Carriage in and kick, carriage out, knee to nose. Whoo! That's it. Oh no, it's going to challenge you. Working into this variant of a mountain climber, extra spicy. 15 seconds left. Honoring what lay is going to challenge you today. In 10, we're going to slide the carriage out and hold a plank, working into alternating mountain climbers. Let's go there in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the carriage out, step both feet back, either on the carriage or on top of the box, and mountain climber. Nice. The higher your hips are, the kinder this will feel. The lower your hips are, the stronger this will feel. Feel this heat build. Let's go for just another 10 seconds. In 7, we're going to step back down. Left leg will come forward. In 5, 4, 3, 2, you can do this. 1. Woo. All right, stepping your left foot forward and carriage comes in. Lovely. Let's reset. Left foot is forward. Shin can press against the bar if you'd like it. Right heel up against the box. We carefully stand up and you can give your wrists a little roll out. Well done. All right. Home stretch. Other side. Let's do it. So we come down into our tippy bird lunges. Slide the back right leg away. Deep bend into your left knee. And then push down through your left leg to stand tall. Sliding the back leg away. And pulling back up to stand up tall. Keeping your right knee tight and focus on creating that beautiful diagonal line all the way from your heel through to the crown of your head. Nice. Left knee is tracking in line with your ankle, finding the strength and stability through the left side. This is building into our last bit of work of class today. You've got this. Stay with it. In 10 seconds, we're going to hold it low and get ready to start the madness again. All right, last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming all the way down, place your palms onto the bar. Keep your arms nice and straight and tuck the carriage in and out. In and out. Beautiful. This is building to our very last bit of work. You can do this. In and out. Nice. Getting used to this flow of movement, strength of the arms, keeping the hips low. When you're ready, let's start from our first layer. So we're going to bring the carriage in, hold it in, tap the left toe back, step it forward, and lunging out. Carriage comes in, keep the hips low, tap back, forward, and out. Getting used to that strength through the arms. This level is huge. Whew, I tell you right now, I'm cooked. Nice. Now you can stick with this or start to go to that next level. So when the carriage next comes in, kick your left foot over the box and then step it forward and lunge. Carriage in, keep the hips low. So I want to see your right knee bend and then press out long. That's the key to the shakes, to the burn. Carriage in and kick, carriage out and lunge. Carriage in and kick, carriage out and lunge. Fantastic. Stay with the motion. Nice. Lovely. Now just another 30 seconds. If you really want a little bit more, you know what to do. No more left foot down. We hover the left knee in as you press the carriage out and tuck the carriage in, left leg over the box. Alternating your legs. So one leg in, one leg out, and swap. Woo-hoo. Rounding through your shoulders. Doesn't it feel good to feel this strong? It's no small feat to be able to hold your own body weight up. This is amazing. Check you out. You are on fire. I tell you, I wouldn't want to cross you in a dark alleyway, that's for sure. Whew. All right, in 10 more seconds, we're going to hold the carriage out and finish like champions in a plank, okay? This is our finisher. Are you ready to do it? I can't hear you. I mean, I actually really can't hear you, but we're hoping you're answering back. We're going to stay out there in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's press out. Full plank hold, baby. Let's go. Feet on the carriage or on top of the box and just hold. Feel the squeeze, feel the shakes, feel the whole of this class combine. Yes. Oh, you can hear the shakes in my voice. We've got this. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Are you breathing? Are you smiling? 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage in. Well done. Whew. All right. You can take a seat on that box. You've earned it. Whew. Nice. All right, giving your wrists a little roll out. Oh, thank you, Billy. He knows when our workouts are done. He's like, this is my time to shine, to lick off the sweat. Alrighty, we're going to come into a bit of a quad lunge, my favorite little lunge with the carriage. So stepping off to the right hand side of your reformer, keep the springs just as they are and plant your hands onto the bar. We're going to bring our left knee down the carriage, shin bone lifts against the box, and then slide the carriage out. Hello, quads. Keeping the chest nice and proud. And maybe giving your left ankle a little roll around. Feeling into your quads, feeling into your hips. Thank you, Bill. It's always very encouraging, this dog. Beautiful. Carefully drawing your carriage in, keeping your left toes towards the box, and then pivot all the way around until you're facing a box and extend your left leg. Heel stays on. Push your left hip back in space and bow towards your hamstring. You did amazing. We did it all today. Well done. Whew. Now we get to reap that reward. Beautiful. All right, when you're ready, either hopping over or walking around to repeat your lunge on the second side. So placing your right knee down onto the carriage, left foot forward, and then slide the carriage out. Feeling into your quad, drawing your right hip forward, and maybe even rolling the ankle around. Beautiful. And then bring the carriage back in, tucking your right toes under, and then turn to pivot to face the box completely. Right heel on the box, and then bowing towards your hamstring. Thanks, Bill. Beautiful. Then carefully coming to sit up, and we're going to take a seat on our boxes. So sitting on your box, finishing just with some arm and spinal twists. Right hand comes beside you and reach your left arm overhead, extending through your left sideways. Coming up nice and tall, left hand beside you, reaching your right arm overhead. Beautiful, sitting tall, twist to the right, bringing out your spine as far as you can. Maybe you spot the back of your machine. And then twisting to your left as you bring your spine out. Maybe even see the back of the machine once more. Beautiful. And if there is any other stretches you would like to do to end your practice today, you're welcome. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me for another class, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.